Hi all, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to share the decorated design pattern. I have already shared two design patterns in the structural design pattern called adapter and proxy, and also I have completed the creational design pattern. If you miss those videos, I'll put the link in description, go and watch. So let's talk about like decorated design pattern. So before going to talk about decorated design pattern, let's talk a few small scenario like uh, let's say, is it possible to divide a number with 0? So generally it won't possible, right? We will throw the exception, like if we are writing the code, if someone enters the let's say 2 by 0, we'll basically uh, reply with like division by 0 exception. So what is a good way of responding to the user? Like, so there are two ways. First way is basically after entering the user, right, we will run the program. Depending on the program, we'll basically catch the exception and we'll reply to the user like division by 0 exception with please check your denominator. Second way is like, instead of before even talking to our actual function, we will decorating the particular function with the denominator check decoration. In the denominator check, we'll basically checking exclusively whether denominator is 0 or not. If denominator is 0, right, we are even not even calling the actual function. We simply straight away return it back to the user saying that please provide non-zero value in the denominator section. Like, so that is nothing but we are basically have the one resource called dividing resource, and we are decorating basically check denominator, so that every time whenever user is performing division, right, so we are checking like if denominator is 0 or 0. If denominator is 0, we straight away are replying to user to provide a non-zero. So this is the one example. I will explain with another example also. Before that, let's see the standard definition. So intent is basically attach additional responsibility to an object dynamically. Decorators provide a flexible alternative to subclassing for extending functionality. So it's basically providing additional responsibility to an object dynamically. That's basically called as like decorator. Like, so this is the basically structure of decorator. I'll explain the structure by seeing my example. Like here I'm implementing the card decorator. Let's say I have a car. So before going to example, right, let's draw the diagram. Like, so you have like basic car, but you just don't want basic car, right? You just want to have like added some luxury, like you are like buy the Lamborghini, which is basically luxury car. So you have added like all the luxury things on top of basic car, and still you are not very satisfied, and again you want even more high decoration. So you even more add some other extra decoration called sports car. Your car shouldn't be luxury, and also your car should look like sports car. So finally you have luxurious sports car. From basic car it will become a luxury car, and it will become a sports car. This is basically called decoration of two level layer. So for some people they just only want sports car, not luxury sports car. For some people they just only want like a luxury car but not luxury sports car. Like, so we are changing the object behavior dynamically. Like, we are adding extra responsibility to the basic object dynamically by adding different responsibility. Like, one is like luxury and second thing is like sports, all those things. Like, so this is basically called as a decorator. Like, we are decorating. Now let's see the how I written. Like, so we have standard car is there. Car basically has one car is interface, which is basically has one function called assemble. So this car is implemented by basic car, luxury car and sports car. So basic car has only basic car implements car, and we are printing like basic car. Now let's talk about like luxury car. Before talking about luxury car and sports car, because these two are like added responsibilities, right? Which means like we need to decorate with the help of car decorator. I have a class called car decorator, which basically implements the car, so that before performing car decorator, I have the basic car is already created. So I am decorating on top of that either luxury or sports or both luxury and sports. So now let's talk about like so here if you see like here it has a car decorator which implements the car. So here I am passing the constructor called car. Here in the constructor we first will pass the here we can pass either luxury, sports or basic car, and we are assembling, and it will simply call the corresponding car dot assemble function. Now let's see the luxury car. Luxury car is basically extending the car decorator. Here we are using the luxury car and we are passing the parameter as car, and we are calling a super car. And every time whenever we are after overriding assemble, right, this luxury car is basically decorating by some other car, right? That's why we need to call the super dot assemble. Like it needs to call its parent properties. It needs to get its parent properties, and it will print, and it will add the corresponding the particular luxury car properties. Similarly for sports car, same extending the car decorator and simply calling the super dot assemble, and here I am passing the constructor as car, and I am passing its parent to the help of super function. Like this super function is basically calling the car decorator. Like now let's see the driver program. Now I have a basic. This is the basic car implementation. Now I was adding to this basic car, I was adding the luxurious car. So first, whenever the luxurious car called, right, this luxurious car takes the argument called basic car. So this is the super of this luxury car. So it will first call the basic car in the assemble function. Also it will first call the super dot assemble, which is like it will first get the properties of like a basic car properties, and then it will add the luxurious properties, like whatever there in the assembly of luxury. And similarly here if you see this one, right, on top of basic car I was adding sports car, and again I was adding the I am adding the luxury on top of sports car. This is basically luxurious sports car. If you print this one, what will happen is like, so this is the first one. I think this is a basic car, added feature of luxury car, and added feature of sports car, added feature of luxury car. This is about like a car decorator. Now let's see like how exactly it's working. Like, so it is going to luxury car. Luxury car is basically having the car as an argument. So it is for luxury car, this is basically extending car decorator, right? For this luxury car, the super is basically car decorator. So it is going to the car decorator. So here is basically invoking the constructor, right? Like this dot car. Here the this dot car might be either basic or like sports. So in this driver function, for here it's basic, but for here it's sports. Whenever it goes to sports, again it's calling its parent, that is not car decorator. Again it will go to car. Here by the time here it can be either basic or it can be other extra car if you have there, like. So the driver, so likewise it will first basically build the basic car, then it will add the sports car, then it will add the luxurious car. If you see the hierarchy also, first basic car, then sports car, then luxury car. Similarly you can write for like division by 0 also. So basic car, instead of here will contains like a division, perform division. On top of that you will add like check denominator, is one kind of function. Because check denominator also taking two arguments a and b, and even division function also checks two argument a and b. So you can simply check in the checks division. So we have assemble function is there, right, in the car. Similarly here we'll call only super dot assemble, like say super dot division, only when denominator checks is passed. If it is failed, we'll simply straight away written over here, like. So that is like you can write your own code. So the main intention is like to explain how exactly decorator pattern works like. So I think this is all about decorator pattern. So in the next video I'll explain about bridge design pattern. So please go anyway I have shared everything in the GitHub, right? You can go all those code references and you can implement your own, like, yeah. We'll soon meet for in the bridge design pattern. Till then, bye bye.